You're waking up with 5 News.
And we're keeping it local with a horse in Fayetteville. We'll explain more coming up. Well, coming up, we're keeping it local with the story of a decorative horse in need of a name. We'll take a look at this historic horse along College Avenue in Fayetteville that's become part of the history around here. Maybe you've got a name. We'll have that coming up. Well, time to keep it local now. It stands tall and yet nobody knows her name. It's got a lot of history and yet it looks different almost every month with over 400 coats of paint. Well, I'm keeping it local in Fayetteville with the story of a horse with no name for now, but all that is about to change. What's the story behind that horse on College Avenue in Fayetteville? Since the late 1970s, it's been there, always painted a different color on the corner of College and Joyce. Chris Witherington, the owner of Northwest Arkansas Florist, is the lady who had enough horse sense to keep this equine tradition standing tall.
The horse has been there since 1978. This was the edge of town, and the original owner of the flower shop had a horse and wagon out there, and he had a competition between schools, and the classrooms got to have a competition, and at the end of the year they got to have a hot dog party outside here because this was rural.
Now it's one of the busiest intersections in town. The horse gets painted once a month and it's turned into a local favorite.
We started booking nonprofit and it just seemed like a real good idea. We had a lot of enthusiastic people who will paint it, and it just seemed like it was something that was good for the community, and it's also good for us.
The horse was black during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Now, Life Source, a Northwest Arkansas charity, will give it their best coat of yellow paint. The horse, while not alive, has been gaining weight over the years with over 400 coats of paint. Witherington says the horse always looks good, but she does have her favorites.
My absolute favorite was when Turpentine Creek painted it as a tiger. And they painted stripes orange with black stripes, and they were really original. They put the white spots behind his ears. He looked so good.
Oddly enough, after all these years, the horse has never had a name. So Northwest Arkansas Florist is holding a naming contest. If your name is picked, you'll get a dozen roses, and you get to paint your name on the side of the horse. I think a big old 5 on there would look nice. We'll call him Cinco. And if you got a better name than that, and I hope that you do, you can register your entry online, and don't tell anybody what your entry is. They might steal it, and then the horse would be out of the barn. If you'd like to see this story again, register to win. You can head to our website, 5newsonline.com, and click on this story.